The Manuscript of Survival, Part 361. October 1, 2013. By now, most of you have gotten used to being knocked about by these interrupting rounds of energetic upheavals, and hopefully, you have even gotten to understand the benevolent nature of this barrage. We know fully well that to many of you, the barrages themselves are nothing to be pleased about, as they seem to misbehave as soon as they connect with your body. But still, the unpleasantness they may cause will never outweigh all of the beneficial value these messengers of light come laden with, and as such, we gather that most of you have quietly acquiesced to these rounds by now. For what they really do, apart from setting your body in a more or less constant state of upheaval, is to rewire your entire organism in such a way, none have seen the likes of this ever before. We know that you have already gotten quite a large number of messages containing the same information as this before, but let us elaborate somewhat on the subject. As we have talked about earlier, your physical body is nothing short of a miracle, and as such, the added benefits you are reaping now will add to this magical being in so many ways. As you know well, not much of it will be apparent to the outside onlooker, but to you, it will all start to come together in a very new way now, and you will indeed start to enjoy the outcome from all of these intense labor pains. For yes, it has been painful for many of you, and the pains as usual mask the beneficial effects all of this moaning and groaning is being caused by. We have already asked you all to take a good look at yourself, and we gather you have already seen some of these effects for yourself. That is, you might have gotten a glimpse, but even if that made an indelible mark on you, it was just a tiny little glimpse of the magnitude that this somewhat puny human body of yours now contain. For that fleshy container now harbors an endless list of what many will call otherworldly traits, and what do we mean by that? Well, let us just say that the limitations previously placed upon your being are no longer in place, and even if you will need some time to really start to explore these areas that has hitherto been deemed as unexplorable, or perhaps to be more precise, non-existent, now the time has come to take those first tentative steps into those blank spaces on the maps as it were, and start to explore the new you. For you are truly new, in every way that you care to describe, and then some. For these are not superficial adornments, these are indeed some extremely far-reaching and far-encompassing changes that will literally lift you up and beyond that small box marked with the caption Homo sapiens. Perhaps we should give you all a new name, for in many ways, you are a brand new species setting foot on this sacred ground, this planet so many call their mother. And what would a more fitting name be? Well, let us suggest Homo liberatus, the liberated one, the limitless one, the one that will step forth and take her whole world with her into the brand new future. For remember, it is not only you who are becoming new, it is also that wondrous planet of yours, and as such, she is also flying under a new flag. She is no longer the tired mother, she is in fact the victorious one, the one that has risen from her knees and started to regain so much of her old strength back, so let us just call her Victoria for now, and then, we shall see just what she will give as her new name herself. For what is in a name but a signal, a signature, a vibration of something that is indeed brand new, even if it is as old as the ages. For you have all come from the seed of the same loins, the one that gave birth to everything, and as such, you are but a small protrusion on a huge body of light, but whereas you used to be nothing more than dulled down grains of sand, now you are starting to glimmer with the same light as the stars in the firmament. And now, as you are invited to push forwards and step across the threshold and into all those rooms whose doors have now been opened for you, we can only say that your light will start to increase exponentially. For now, the barriers are indeed down, and we invite you all to venture forth boldly into brand new territory. For you have all more than earned the right to claim this territory as yours, and as such, we ask you not to hold back now, but step forth with your eyes wide open lest you should miss out on any of the adventure that lies ahead. The Constant Companions. Channeled by Asia North. asianorth.wordpress.com